I mean, you hear about LA and you hear about places such as Santa Monica, Hollywood, all the iconic places that people like to visit, but nobody really talks about South LA.
Kids in low-income urban communities, they face challenges that can be really harsh and have really negative impacts on their development. It's a matter of injustice that they face those challenges based solely on the neighborhoods in which they live. And an intervention like City Lacrosse is just perfectly suited to help them overcome those things.
South LA, from my own experiences, I know it can be very violent. It can be very dangerous. I started playing lacrosse when I was in high school, 9th grade. I was fortunate enough to go to a high school that had lacrosse in the inner city. 4 years later, I graduated from high school with a 3.9 GPA, got recruited to play at Tufts, and I ended up playing lacrosse at Tufts, which was a dream come true. Having lacrosse in my life, expanded my horizons.
So we have an activity that we know is incredibly engaging for the kids who are at risk of some of the most dangerous behaviors out there. We know this because a year ago, almost no one in the communities that we serve had ever even seen a lacrosse stick. And now City Lacrosse is a program serving more than 250 kids on a year-round basis. After doing PE lacrosse in 5 of the middle schools in South LA and Inglewood last spring, we launched our very first after-school program. Having an activity that is so new and so technical has really allowed us to get at the growth mindset. In the past year, kids have gone from not knowing what a lacrosse stick is to really having the skills and the knowledge to compete in a lacrosse game. I'm not going to say we're all the way there because we still have a long way to go, but the kids have made a lot of progress in the past year. And in the process, they've learned one of the most important things that they can learn from a program like ours. That is, if I try something new, if I risk failure, if I remain focused and committed even when I struggle, then I can really change what I'm capable of. And that's the growth mindset. That's super important, and that's something that sports can get at in a way that very few other activities can.
My reaction was, well, what is this? What is this sport? I'm used to knowing football, basketball, baseball, but lacrosse was something different. Yeah. And he likes doing things that are different.
Most of the kids have been exposed to baseball, football, soccer. But if they see something new, I want them to feel, okay, I tried it, I've been exposed to this, I'm not afraid, I can do it.
Well, I think there's a reason it's the fastest growing sport in the country. It's something to grab a hold of. It's a community to become a part of. Anybody that's been a part of the game of lacrosse knows that lacrosse can better your life and enrich your life. It's great things that City Lacrosse is doing, and we're happy to be here to support.
A coach, a teacher, a mentor save lives. I mean, you save lives, and you develop that rapport. And the fact that these young people know that you have made an investment in them, you really truly care. Develop trust, you build effectiveness. And if you build effectiveness, you will have impact on young people.
In this neighborhood, forming a relationship with a coach and an activity that you like can be the difference between having teenage pregnancy and then ending up in a gang or going to Tufts just like I did.
Well, I think what City Lacrosse is doing is you're providing hope and you're providing an opportunity. You've really lifted the spirits of the community.
The ultimate success for us is for kids to take the skills that they're learning on the field and transfer them to the other areas of their lives. Kids are learning how to navigate emotional highs and lows on the lacrosse field and how to behave in a way that's productive for themselves and for their teammates. This is an incredibly important and fundamental skill, and the sport is the perfect context in which to learn it. We've identified that if we provide a comprehensive set of lacrosse experiences to kids in low-income urban communities for free, then they will play. and they'll buy into the things that we want them to learn from it. We can go anywhere with that. There really is no limit to what we can achieve with City Lacrosse. We're only limited by our imagination and by what resources we're able to generate. Everyone can be a part of that. Anyone who supports City Lacrosse is a part of that, and that's what makes it such an amazing experience.